I do, she stammered, her will weakening under his gaze. She felt the pulse of his power intoxicating and irresistible. Her heart beat faster, the ache of loneliness and longing consuming her thoughts. Phelan was right, she wanted to be loved, to be desired, to be wanted. Then come to me, he purred, his lips hovering just inches from hers. Give yourself to me, and I will give you all that you desire. Mara's breath hitched as his words washed over her. She could feel the pull of him, dark, seductive, all-consuming. Every fibre of her being screamed to give in, to let herself be taken by this creature who promised to take away her pain, her loneliness. But deep inside, something still whispered of danger, of a cost far greater than she could imagine. I can't, she whispered, trying to pull away. This isn't right. Phelan's eyes darkened, his smile twisting into something far more sinister. You think you can resist me, he hissed, his voice losing its silken edge. I already own you, Mara. You've already chosen. The air around them shifted, thickening with a suffocating energy. The trees groaned, their branches curling inwards as if they were alive, enclosing the grove in a prison of wood and shadow. The sweet fragrance that had once been alluring now smelled cloying and rotten, a sickly sweetness that turned her stomach. I offer you pleasure beyond your wildest dreams, Phelan growled, his voice no longer soothing but filled with a violent hunger. I offer you love, passion, desire, and you dare reject me. Mara's heart pounded in her chest, terror flooding her veins. She tried to turn, to run, but the moment she moved, Phelan was upon her, his hands gripping her wrists like iron. You will belong to me, he hissed, his face inches from hers, his breath cold against her skin. Body and soul. The ground beneath them trembled, and the forest seemed to come alive with whispers, dark, insidious voices echoing Phelan's words. Mara struggled, but his grip was too strong, his presence overwhelming. She felt herself sinking, her thoughts clouding as his power washed over her. But somewhere deep within her a spark of defiance flared. Summoning every ounce of strength she had left, Mara twisted in his grip, driving her knee into his side. Phelan let out a snarl of pain and fury, his hold loosening just enough for her to break free. Without looking back, she ran, her legs pounding against the earth as the trees clawed at her from all sides. The forest seemed to warp and twist around her, the shadows lengthening, growing darker, as Phelan's voice echoed through the trees. You can't escape me, Mara, he howled. You are mine. But she kept running, fueled by terror and adrenaline, until she burst free from the grove and into the open forest. The air was clearer here, the night sky visible once more, the sweet, suffocating scent of Phelan's power fading with every step she took. By the time she reached the edge of the forest, she collapsed, gasping for breath. The grove was far behind her now, but Phelan's presence still lingered like a stain on her soul. Even as she escaped, Mara knew the truth. She had been marked by him. She had resisted for now, but the Fae's desire was insidious, relentless, and one day he would come for her again.